After getting off the bus, I walked to a nearby bakery and buy its signature pudding. Some classmates are also inside. I greet them and then leave. We're in different circles after all. As I walk along to school, I suddenly realized that out of habit, I bought 4 puddings. I can't help but laugh at myself. Feeling embarrassed, I look at my surroundings. Nobody's staring at me. They're all chatting among themselves, and the banging trees are wasn't forming a symphony. There was a time when I pretended to be among them. I'll meet Juicy at the bus station and brush her received hair with my hands. I'll let her take my hand and we'll wander through the alleys, walking to the restaurant she recommended. I never thought about life without her. As long as she was leading me, I didn't need to think of anything else. Maybe I've never been used to thinking myself. Now loneliness has returned.
大概这就是对我的惩罚吧。
Just remember, I'm not gonna like this part. Like, not what's gonna happen next. I don't know what's happening next. But it's the facts for the ending. Well, I guess not really the ending for the, what you know from Jusio at the beginning of Melancholy Love with her being gone and pretty much probably died. And then you're seeing this now where it looks like these two will have a relationship. It's gonna hit much harder to see it happen. Because well, it's just gonna hit harder because like then 10 years go by and you know you just kind of move on, but you still can't forget it. So like these two could be together. Like you see Zero and Kunwei, you know, talk, and I think they're together. But she doesn't end up being with Jusio. It looks like they're together. I don't know. Maybe they're just good friends. Kunwei never really mentions it. So it's but what I'm happy about, what I think is gonna happen, is that we have this English translated. We have Melancholy Love English translated. Okay, and because of Melancholy Love, there's probably gonna be a third game that might be the finale. You know, that might tie things together more. And it might not even be a school aesthetic either. So, or if Juicy is alive, it might be she's doing something school related. These are more of a school novel, but like it's carrying on the school aesthetic, but I don't think the third one's gonna follow it a whole lot, and it might be more of a mystery kind of thing. Which I'm not gonna be honest, since I'm so connected with all these characters, I'm okay with. I'm 100% okay with that. If they went for a mystery type novel, trying to uncover who Jusio is after her death, if she really didn't die, and I'm okay with it. Because I'm so connected with the characters, it doesn't bother me. Now, you know, if I wasn't connected with the characters, then it would bother me, but I guess at the school gate, it would call the night I fainted. The time and place was recorded in an excerpt of Juicio's diary I somehow found in my school bag.
要是能再回到那一天就好了。
I should have rejected the olive branch she extended towards me. I could have used it. I could have used it's for your own good as an excuse to discuss my cowardice. If I had used my fake kindness, could things have ended another way? But now, I've replaced Jusio, mingling with the pale childhood friends. Then I caused conflict.
早上好。哦。
She don't happy. She don't look happy at all.
子画，早安。早安，钱宇。
After greeting my friends, oh, she said friends. Ah, don't think I didn't notice that one. I noticed that instantly. She actually would classify them as friends now. I can't put a fast one on me. I noticed that. I put my school bag next to my desk and sit down. I began to organize my textbooks. Norway still feels so distant. She thinks I had something to do with Juicy's death. Oh, okay. This is after. Okay, so I forget what day it was. Okay, cause I forget the day happens. That happens. I think it was in 2005, or Actually, no, I think it was like the very beginning of 2006. So, I can see. I did not enter the spirit theory. If that woman was the culprit, then Queenway isn't really. Things might be what between us, but Jin, you and I treat each other like before.
这个是布丁吗？
She bought 4 because she knew me. She was about to boyfriend for Chusio. She gazes at the paperback on my desk. My mood brightens up after hearing her stomach growl.
昨天不是说好要请你吃布丁的吗？我以为你就是随口一说的呢。怎么会？承诺过的事我都会做到的。啊，那我现在可以吃吗？现在就要吃吗？我还打算留到午饭后当甜品的。但是实在是太诱人了嘛。
Jenny approaches and kneels before me. Both her hands are touching my hips, and her head is precisely rubbing against my chest, like a purring ragdoll. For me, both her hands are touching my hips, and her head is usually. I've always had a soft spot for Jenny. Whenever she acts out course, I can't refuse. She might be an idiot, but I've taken a liking to her.
那就让你多吃一个好了。反正也多出了一个。
The moment I say that, Queenway quivers. She probably heard. I can't say she eavesdropped. After all, I wasn't whispering, Jinyu. There's an additional pudding, although there were 4 in total. Even Jinyu understands. She suddenly leans towards my chest. Open the box and give her a pudding. Instead of grabbing it, she slowly leans over and sticks out her tongue to lick the pudding.
不吃吗？吃。
She lets go and she cleans the corner of her eyes before taking the pudding and spoon. She then scoops up a spoonful and sends it into her mouth. The pudding wobbles as if it's going to slide off, so I immediately open my mouth. After I swallow, Jinyu squints her eyes and smiles, but her mouth is curled up unnaturally.
小维，你要吃吗？
Queenway doesn't respond.
小维，你吃不吃？
It's a part of my punishment. I frantically stare at the 2 who are supposed to be friends. The classroom is silent. They're all looking at us. Everything happens so suddenly. We all stand frozen in place, but none break the silence. Judy covers her white cheek while still holding her spoon. It seems like Quimmy had accidentally punched her face when she flung her hand. So did Quimmy smack Judy in the face? Quimmy stands up, her body half twisted. The pudding and the box are laying on the floor. I can only stare at the pudding until it stops wobbling. However, just as things go back to being calm, I notice some bruise.
秦伟，你有病吧？
Jinwei disguised her normal cute self and barely Quinwei.
是啊，我有病，所以你别跟我说话。
Jesus.
你这么喜欢子画，那你们俩待一块就行了，别扯上我。
Unsurprisingly, Chris is directing her anger towards me. I have nothing to say for myself. I only feel guilty for dragging Jinyu.
子画又怎么惹你了？没有，没人惹我，是我自己发神经，行不行？
Jinwei angrily throws a spoon at Quinwei's face and then rushes out of the classroom. Doesn't know what Quinwei and I talked about after she left yesterday. Looks like Quinwei didn't tell her either. Then, that she thinks I had something to do with Juicio's death. After Jinwei left, Quinwei crouches on the desk and starts crying. First, there were whispers and moments in the classroom, but they eventually fade into each other. I quietly clean up the mess on the floor, teacher vibes.
对不起。
Doesn't reply. I expected that. That's why this is my punishment. contagious. Ray didn't speak to anyone after that. She grabs her bag and leaves after school is over. I leave with Jinyu. As it's still early, we stop by the big station. Many customers are dying, the majority being students. Normal cases, when girls are together, they can't help but be a bit loud, but it's different here. Quietness at the shop seems to be contagious.
脸还疼吗？
My eyes have been staring at her face for a while. I couldn't help but ask.
还好啦，早就不疼了。
Jinyu wipes her white cheek, smiling and spoons up the parfait in front of her.
抱歉，都是因为我。
不关子花的事啊，是那小矮子自己发神经。我们又不是不难过，搞得好像只有他一个人伤心似的。
Jinyu didn't return to her classroom after washing out. It was only after she skipped 2 lessons that I realized how serious it was. I secretly sent her a message to her class.
要不是子画你给我发短信让我回去，我都打算逃课出去玩了。
都快要期末考试了，你还想着要逃课？
反正学校的结业考试我已经全部通过了。
但是还有高考啊。
我爸爸是准备让我出国来着。
出国？之前都没有听你说过。
Jinyu awkwardly touches her hair. Her pink hair is like the strawberry buffet. Her eyes with her contacts keep swimming around.
本来是打算在国内读大学的。
I'm trying to think. Was she in Mother Cunning Love? I don't think she was. I know you had Ziwa and Quinway, and I'm pretty sure those are the only 2 that linked up after many years, and they came back. So I wonder if the reason why we never saw Jinyu is because he's overseas. And or basically not in the country. I wonder if she would come back for the sole fact that Jisha could be alive. If she would come back. And she's gonna be much older. She'll be like 28, 29 probably by then. So she probably has a job. Easy probably just fly back over and help.
因为想着大家还可以聚在一起。
Finally, eyes focus on the table in front of her.
但是子作不在了。
Sad. You're making me sad. She raises her head after realizing she won't get a reaction from me. She finished her sentence.
所以我就想干脆出国好了。子画，你不会怪我吧？
She's like a child who did something wrong. Kawaii's keep wondering, as if seeking consolation. But I've never been good at comforting others. I'm a shiftless hedgehog that's always searching for shelter.
为什么要怪你？
没什么。
Answer I've been pointing for long doesn't seem to lessen her worries, but there's nothing I can do about it.
子画有什么打算吗？关于以后？
Jerry scoops up the fruit on my parfait that I've barely touched. It's melting, she gently reminds me. That's when I realize although I've been feigning calmness, my heart is a total mess.
没有什么特别的，继续读书，上大学吧。
子画的成绩这么好，肯定能考上很不错的学校。
I don't know what to say and only roll my eyes. The 4 girls at the next table chat and occasionally laughing, and they suddenly look around to see if there are any unhappy eyes gazing at them. The second keeps repeating.
子画，你的左手怎么了？我看你一直在揉。
有点酸痛而已，没什么。
My left hand has been swollen since last night. Maybe I twisted it, but didn't realize.
回去吧，时候不早了。
When I returned home, that woman hasn't returned. The maid said she called saying that she'd be back late, so she's only preparing dinner for me. I told her I'll wait for that woman and have dinner together, then I locked myself in my bedroom. Although final exams are over, I can't relax it. I should have to prepare for national exams in a month's time. I take out a test pad from my bag. Mixed with it is a piece of pipworm, a familiar wire line. Are we going back in time? Because you only switch between two characters. Oh yeah, you are. Because you only switch between two characters. So if it's after Jushi's death, you would only follow Zero. Be happy. That's the most important thing. You spend the day being happy or sad. So why not be happy? This phrase appears most frequently on TV dramas. I like it. If I'm okay with being made fun of, then this could be my life's motto. My life is sad enough already. If I can't be optimistic, then it'd be a tragedy. Mom probably does so too. That's why I really see her upset. She would always smile gently, offering double the care towards me, who has no dad. If life's a TV drama, then that quote must be a motto. I should add one more line.
这么早就起来啦，子梭？要不要在家里吃早餐？吃油黄炒面可以吗？
好呀。
那你先去洗漱，妈妈来做早餐。
When I returned, Mom had already prepared a dish of stir-fried noodles for me. Suddenly, I remembered something and rushed back to my bedroom. The alarm clock only had half a minute before it would start ringing. I turned it off.
怎么了？
起床早了，闹钟忘记关了。
看你这么着急的样子，还以为是出了什么大事呢。
哪会有什么大事啊？
I giggled and yawned loudly.
看你好像睡得不是太好的样子哦。
没事的啦，高3的学生能在12点准时睡觉，已经算不错了。
妈妈不在乎子梭的成绩是不是第一，只希望子梭能够身体健康。
It's hard to imagine a mother of a student who's about to take her national exam saying such things, but concern was genuine, giving her a serious look.
可我努力学习的目的，就是为了妈妈呀。
However, since she already made a point, I couldn't tell what's on my mind anymore. Tell what's on my mind, so I could only quietly finish my breakfast.
现在啊，夜里有点热，但是也要当心空调吹久了感冒。
我这几天晚上都没有开空调。
I picked out a piece of fat and threw it into the bed.
有条肥肉。
可能是切的时候没有注意，晚上不开空调受得了吗？
I attempt to change the topic and it didn't fail, so I tried to dismiss her smile.
不要紧，有电扇就可以了。
可是，
再说了，妈妈还不是吹着电扇吗？
妈妈是腿不好，吹空调会腿疼。
节约用电嘛，暑假的时候开空调，电费用了那么多。
I finished my news, although her portion was smaller, she only eaten half of it. She asked me to leave the place behind for to clean.
时间还早呢。
I cleaned up the plate, chopsticks, pot, and fork and returned them to their place as I get ready for school. She was still nagging at me.
电费都是小问题，要是再加钱可不行哦。
So she's still going on about the AC.
好吧，好吧，
我吹空调会头疼，真的。
I took my school back for more and ignored her complaints. Honestly, if she continued to nag at me, I would really get a headache. But she's just concerned about me.
好歹也让我关心一下你嘛。
I couldn't concentrate on the language flashcards before me. I kept recalling what happened at home.
谁这么好运能得到紫苏的关心呀？
I turned to my left where the sound came from, but the right side of me, my chin was poked out instead. A little trick that friends like to play. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that trick. I don't fall for much anymore though. I flung my right hand towards my back. I intentionally lowered my aim and slapped on a sharp parallel-like object. Anyway, made a soft squeak and she blushed. I felt a sense of satisfaction as I saw her parents' face. Save you. I feel like that's enough. Might be mean, but let's see. I thought so.
小样儿，我还治不了你。
So.
好像又大了。
Oh wait, I think I know what she touched.
哪有？
Oh, okay. I thought she like hit the hand or something. I realized what she meant. Hearing me say that, she shyly waved my hands away and threw her arms around her chest.
哼，苏苏，我真是看错你了。我原本以为只有像钱宇那样无聊的人才会做这种事，没想到紫苏你这么浓眉大眼的也叛变革命了。
Bug eye.
我哪里浓眉大眼了？
没办法，小品台词就是这样的。
At that, she threw her school bag towards her left shoulder and wrapped her right arm around my waist.
那你也稍微改一下台词嘛。
一下子想不到了嘛，又在背单词呢，真是好学。
已经高3了，要抓紧时间才行。
She took away my flashcards and put them inside her pocket.
现在不许看了，真是的，你好歹也给我这个班长留点面子吧。
我怎么不给你面子了，我的班长大人？
你每次考试都比我考得好，让我这个班长的脸往哪里搁啊？
但是你的英语比我厉害呀。
所以我要保住英语科目的优势，不能也被你超越了。
哎，你这样好无赖啊！
Feel my complaint, she lightly pouted her lips, looking triumphantly at me. She misplaced her step, nearly tripping us over.
啊，小心！你看，刚说不给我面子，马上就想把我绊倒。
我才没有呢，明明是小薇你才对。
好吧，好吧，双方各负一半的责任。
这个判决还真是随意。哎，对了，
怎么了？
Today we met earlier than usual, but somehow I feel exceptionally quiet. It's only when we reached the school gates that I realized what was amiss. They were and I weren't holding hands anymore. If the teacher on duty had seen us, she had thoroughly lectured us.
小薇，你今天一个人来的？
今天是我爸爸送我来的，在路上看见你了，我就下车来找你啦。
那钱宇呢？
估计等会儿又是踩着点来吧。反正我出门的时候碰见他妈妈下楼扔垃圾，说他还没起床。
That's very genius. She always waited till the last minute to do something she didn't like.
不过， 钱宇不在都觉得不够热闹了。
太过分啦！都已经有我了，居然还想着别的女人。
这又是哪部电视剧里的台词？
你猜？
猜不到，我都没时间看电视。
Only watch TV during dinner, then I'll head back to my room to study. Sometimes I'll get a drink and go to the toilet, and I'll see my mom watching that World War II patriotic drama.
唉，说出来你可能不信，我这几天啊，硬是被我爸强迫着看电视来着。
这还不好啊，我倒是想看呢。
你是不知道他让我陪他看的是什么。
Anyway, put on a sad face.
难道是让你陪他看新闻联播？
不，比新闻联播还是有趣一点。也不对，就电视剧来说，确实还挺有意思的，也不比 TVB 的差。
那你怎么？
但是这部电视剧和女高中生有点，
有点不搭吗？
对。
I really want to know what she'd been watching. It could have been that patriotic war.
哎呀，所以到底是什么呀？你快说嘛！
我说了，你可不准笑我。
不会的，快说吧。
你发誓。
Well, she was hinting at them, but Lei Wei was still being cryptic. It's like waiting for the teachers to announce the grades.
我发誓，绝对不会笑你的，可以了吧？
我爸让我陪他一起看《亮剑》了，就是一部抗战剧。
Hearing Lei Wei say that, I couldn't help but laugh. But I wasn't laughing at Lei Wei, I was just surprised by the coincidence. That's why I think life is like a TV drama. You never know what you're gonna get.
说好不笑的呢，苏苏你个大骗子！
不是的啦，你误会了。
I laughed as I explained and pushed away Lei Wei's hand that was squeezing my waist. Now I was laughing because of Lei Wei's revenge squeeze.
那你说不是什么？
I used my skirt back to block her. Finally managed to get a momentary break after putting some distance.
我笑是因为其实我也有看《亮剑》了。
啊？
Actually, I only watched a part of it, but I still had to show her that we're on the same side. She seemed doubtful and squinted her eyes.
真的啊？
千真万确，我以钱宇的人格做担保。
Why in her name?
钱宇的人格还比不上你那本单词卡呢。
Ouch! Even like throwing out like roast, like behind the punch back.
那我就以我的单词卡做担保好了。
I'm sorry, Junior. I never thought you would have known. You seem to finally believe me, so we continue our conversation.
哎，我觉得关于我们在看《亮剑》这件事儿，千万不能让钱宇知道。
为什么？
如果让他知道了，肯定会一直取笑我们的。
那倒不用担心。
Anyway, Cassie waved her hand after she always had something on Jinhyu. Seeing how curious I was, she finally spoke.
因为他也被他爸爸逼着一起在看。
Oh. Okay.
没办法，你要理解自家老爸是忠诚党员的女儿的无奈。
这个我还真没办法理解。
子素，我不是那个意思。
It was often common, but Lei was physically trying to explain. She probably thought I was unhappy because I was born into a singing family.
哎，没有啦，我只是说我家没党员，体会不到而已。
是吗？抱歉啊。
你想的太多了，我知道小维是不会有恶意的，但是你们越是这样，反而让我觉得自己是个很不好相处、很麻烦的人，处处都是雷区。
没有，我和钱宇从来没有这么想过。
所以这个话题就翻篇吧，谁都不要再提了。
嗯。
I gaze at the garden from the corridor. Flowers are blooming along the path like a flower girl leading by to her cool. I'll probably never grow tired of attending a school with such a garden. On the whim, I suggested taking a stroll in the garden. The way seemed to have the same idea.
去给花浇一下水吧，顺便再去看看木槿。话说，我先前发现了2株老师讲过的紫花重瓣木槿。
我们学校的木槿不是只有白色和粉色的吗？
所以啊，我一定要带你去看看才行。
好看吗？
用人做比喻的话，大概就是紫苏穿着华丽的晚礼服那样。The princess who in a paper Avengers.
Slight English at the end.
这是什么奇怪的比喻？
好啦，你去看了就知道啦。
As she dragged me along, she suddenly stopped and started murmuring.
怎么了？
我想起来今天早上班长要去开会，不然我也不会来得这么早了。
又要开会啊？
星期天不是中秋节吗？肯定又是一些注意安全之类的通知吧。
那
It won't work to force you actually to stay. I wasn't planning on to anyway. Before I could turn around, Leeway took away my bag.
那就拜托紫苏一个人带我去照料那些花啦。
啊？
顺便看看你能不能自己找到那2株紫花重瓣木槿喽。我先帮你把书包带到教室去，那待会儿见啦。
She's evil.
真是服了他了。
I could only sign hypocrisy as Leeway squinted her eyes, smiled as she walked away.
唉，算了，就自己去吧。
I was probably the first of fish to say. That's why they were indulging me in the sea of a romantic scent. If scent has a form, then it must be soft cotton bungalow, so soft that it would make my feet squirm, and I'll slip and fall into a layer Bill's embrace. I wonder what autumn Bill feels like. I would may use an analogy from a Murakami novel if timely.
春天的熊吗？真好。
As I was talking to myself, I heard someone's voice from behind. Well, maybe. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't think it'd be genuine. Enough to mill all the tigers in the world. Just a moment to yourself. This court suddenly came to me. Fortunately, we weren't bush, but the school garden. There wasn't a tiger, only skinny stray cats. Even my butler wolves. My butter wolves were from the school supermarket. That's why I had the urge to blurt out.
这里可没有长满三叶草的山坡。是紫花呀，吓我一跳。
Turned around and gave her a signature smile. Ever since I took her back home that night, besides the necessary conversation with our outside group, I haven't really spoken to her or related to her about anything else. Of course, it wasn't just her. I haven't spoken to anyone. The most I did was to nod. Everyone now seemed used to my aloofness. I was fine with that. Only Julie would occasionally invite me on the spot, but unfortunately someone would stop her, otherwise I wouldn't know what to do.
原来子画也来得这么早。
晚了的话，车上会很挤。
你家里不是有专门的司机吗？
不是跟你说过吗？我一般都是自己坐公交车。
I suddenly recalled what happened that night. I said I would think about it, but I never replied to her. I seemed to understand, seeing her attitude, she always resigned herself to the fact. Still, I thought I could tell her abilities that woman style around. Instead, I was a beast trapped inside a cage for so long that all my claws were clipped.
这个是早餐？
She pointed to the butter rolls in my hands.
不是，我刚从超市买来准备喂猫的。
猫？哪里啊？早就听说花园这边经常会有野猫进来，但是我一次都没见到过。
I looked to where the stray cats were, but they were already gone.
刚才还在这边，现在不知道去哪儿了。
啊，我就这么没有猫缘吗？
She softly knelt down and faded with the pants on the ground. Her expression was like a stray cat. Seeing how her body swayed with her ruffling hair, I wanted to pat her head. Thinking back, she patted me twice, which annoyed me a bit. A sudden urge forced my hands. They were now slowly moving to the tread.
就轻轻的摸一下，应该没关系吧？